Libra, hey Libra. Today you are most compatible with Leo. You may be really surprised in your energy today, or you could have been surprised in your energy. I'm recording for you on Monday, but it's pretty late at night on Monday. It's just before 11 p.m. as I record for you Monday. 4 p.m. could have been important for you today, or it will be tomorrow. Libra, Mondays brings the energy of the moon. So your emotions, your connections to your mom, your children, fertility. The moon is also the energy of your moods, your dreams, your intuition, things that could be hidden or maybe blocked. Let's see, Libra. You'll look nice in the color copper, or the color copper may appear in your day. Copper is your natural energy, Libra, the energy of Venus, alchemy. Copper is Venus, alchemy, love, beauty, elegance, charm, all of your natural characteristics, Libra. Your good luck number for today is the number 3 or the number 30. Threes are the energies of understanding, your ability to see clearly, or your third eye chakra. It says adjacent possibilities. So, hey, hi, hello, Libra. How are you? I hope you all are happy, healthy, productive, and vibrating in very positive energies today, Libra. I know most of you are. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and hyping the videos. I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't subscribed already, Libra, do me a big favor. Hit the subscribe button before you leave the channel today. It is absolutely free for you to subscribe, friend. And YouTube told me that most of you guys watching are not actually subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe, friend. You already watching. Thank you, Libra. So Libra, we're going to do a quick, and don't forget to check out your new channel, Couture Libra, as well. Make sure you have your notifications and are subscribed there. I think I'm going to post a love reading for you over there later Tuesday. So make sure you have your notifications on. Although I'm recording this for you on Monday, Libra, I'm pretty sure you won't see it until Tuesday because I'm going to record a couple of other videos after you. So it will be well after midnight before I upload these. There is a thunderstorm happening outside right now, Libra, and I waited for a second to see if it was going to stop raining, but I didn't want to put off recording because I haven't recorded in a few days for you guys. So I hope the thunderstorm or the rain or the thunder doesn't bother you. So I'll try to keep my quiet storm voice on. Does this work? Is this tone working with the quiet storm? You got to be a certain amount of age to know what the quiet storm is, friend. Libra. There'll be a timestamp in the comments of all my videos, of course, where you can forward through my rambling to where I pull the first card. I just like to talk to fill the air while I shuffle. We'll look at the overall energies you may encounter in your day-to-day activities. We'll say tomorrow at this point, Libra. I'm pretty sure you're already home for the day. But we'll see what's causing the energy, how you are appearing in the energy, how the energies may or may not impact you, and then we'll look at the outcome. Well, there you go. You may have a very significant Capricorn placement. If you do have a significant Capricorn placement, Venus, Jupiter, moon, rising, moon and rising, very much so. I would definitely check out the Capricorn reading that I posted, or it'll post just before this one, Libra. And then Couture Capricorn is a channel catered specifically to you as well. So if you do have those significant Capricorn placements, I would check out that, okay? So, Libra, your overall energy is deceit. It's connected to the woman holding a coin. Deceit being the energy of the devil. That's that Capricorn energy I was mentioning. And the woman holding a coin traditionally is the same energy as the Queen of Pentacles, which traditionally is Capricorn. In tarot, Capricorn is the King of Pentacles, but by nature, the queens of the decks are the cardinal signs. Libra, I'm going a little blank here. So you have the woman holding a coin and the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, and then you have deceit. So there's some dishonesty. What's causing this energy is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is planning, making decisions or making a plan to travel, move, or leave home, which kind of makes sense here. But the Four of Wands and the outcome, which is your home life. It's usually a very positive energy around your home life and your, physical home, right? Libra, you're appearing as the King of Wands. Very, very, the King of Wands is a leader, right? Very career focused. The King of Wands is an entrepreneur, grows into the Emperor, right? You're being impacted with the Hermit, all right? The Hermit is looking for answers, soul searching. The Hermit goes into solitude ultimately for one reason or another, right? One of two reasons. Either the reason stemming from betrayal. So either someone has betrayed them or they've betrayed someone is the energy of the Hermit, okay? And they're looking for truth or having to accept accountability with the truth, right? If they're the one that has betrayed someone, but ultimately looking for answers, looking for truth, soul searching after a betrayal. And then again, like I said, and the outcome is the Four of Wands with this Queen of Pentacles, which again, this Queen of Pentacles is the same energy as the woman holding a coin, who is connected to the deceit and the overall energy. So this Queen of Pentacles could be someone that you live with or share resources with. The Four of Wands could be a marriage, a partner, a spouse, someone that you have children with. So let's see. So the deceit is being caused by the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands being the energy of planning, right? It's right before the Three of Wands where you are, your ships are coming in, right? So the Two of Wands is making preparations or preparing for that next very new exciting adventure. Did you see the light jump? It got brighter. I'm not sure if the camera caught it, but it did. So the Two of Wands. So someone could be lying maybe about their travel plans. Someone could be maybe making plans to travel and not being completely honest. Someone could be making plans to move and and they are not being honest. Jeez, why I couldn't get it out, Libra. So let's see what this Two of Wands is about. Virgo is very heavy as well. Virgo would be the Queen of Pentacles when Capricorn is the king, if that makes sense. Aries and Leo is here as well. So Aries, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn. So the Two of Wands is the world, yeah. Plans to move, travel. The world is also completion, things coming to an end. I feel like someone's planning to travel and they're not being dishonest about it, or planning to move, or This could be the world, and with the world being an energy of a celebration of life, and the Four of Wands being the energy of a celebration. Someone could be lying about a party or being deceitful about a homegoing service of some sort. The Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Moon, for sure. For sure, for sure. The Five of Pentacles is that energy of, a lack, typically financially, like a financial hardship. The Three of Swords is feeling a little heartbroken, grief, sadness, right? Again, if this is in regards to a homegoing service. And then the moon is that energy of things that are hidden or unknown. I said Monday, the moon, moon day. Let's see, Libra. Let's unpack this a little bit more. So let's get one more on the Two of Wands and the world. Someone's planning to travel. Actually, let's look at the Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. What's going on with the Four of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles? Deceit could also be the energy of manipulation. So someone could be trying to manipulate you out of money, saying that they need money maybe for some sort of party or celebration, and it's not true. So the King of Cups. Again, that's another person. The Empress, that would be you. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. The Queen of Cups is here as well. I feel like this is about money. The Page of Cups. Look at this. So the Page of Cups is the energy, typically the Page of Cups is very innocent, right? We like the Page of Cups. They're very charming. They're offering some sort of support. But the Page of Cups, again, can be a bit, in its natural energy, can be a bit manipulative. It's in the sense that they're offering something oftentimes because they need something. And this Page of Cups is followed by the Hanged Man. All right, we already have deceit here. So we already know there's some intentional dishonesty, and it's connected to the Hanged Man. I feel like someone's being very charming, very sweet, but they are lying about money or something that they're planning. They're planning to travel. I feel like it's a party with the Four of Wands, honestly. I feel like with this Two of Wands, the world, and the Four of Wands, I feel like it's a really big celebration or a party, like maybe a wedding or an engagement, a homegoing service, a funeral, something like that. A birthday party, a big celebration. It's the world. Requires people to travel, making plans. It's putting a lot of effort into it with the Two of Wands. Let's see. So let's get one on the Hanged Man. Judgment. They'll get called out. No worries, Libra. Let's look at this Hanged Man. Judgment is holding people accountable for their actions. You're in hermit mode. You're going to find out the truth. Give them enough rope, Libra. Just keep feeding them the rope. Stay silent. Keep looking for the truth. And let them hang themselves. No worries. They're going to get caught. Promise. Let's look at this Hanged Man. So the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is harmony. It is relationships. It's wish fulfillment. It's usually a very peaceful, balanced energy of love and harmony, you know? The Strength energy. What's behind the Strength? The Six of Cups and the Tower. Ace of Wands, the Devil. The Knight of Cups, High Priestess, Knight of Swords. I feel like someone is acting really, really nice, Libra, or they're going to be. I feel like they're going to invite you to a party, a celebration of some sort. But I feel like this person has a beef with you, something from the past. They're being very, very strong-willed to not. They're the Tower, Ace of Wands. I feel like they may invite you. This Ace of Wands is followed by the Devil. The Devil, again, being that same energy of deceit, Knight of Cups, High Priestess. But again, it brings us right to the Knight of Swords, okay? I feel like someone is very, very upset with you about something that happened in the past. They have a beef with you about it. They're acting nice to you. They're going to invite you to a party, but really they have a beef with you. I'm going to shuffle those energies back in. Let's shuffle. So let's see. You're in hermit mode. So where you're being impacted with the hermit, you are actually appearing as the King of Wands. So, I mean, you're just doing your thing. You're very focused on your career, your money. What's the hermit? You're being impacted with the hermit energy, needing to search for truth. What's the hermit? So the Magician. The Magician, the Fool, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, again, is that energy of betrayal. I said, again, that only makes sense. You only go into hermit mode after a betrayal. Look at that, the Page of Swords, finding the answers. The Page of Swords is the investigator. They're finding out the who, what, when, where, why, right? They're getting to the truth after the Ten of Swords, after they've been betrayed. The Tower, Death card, Six of Wands. No worries. I told you, no worries, the Six of Wands. You find out the truth. You have judgment. Judgment traditionally is a natural energy of you, Libra, as well as the High Priestess, the Empress. They were all depicted as justice traditionally. They weren't separate cards. And way, way back in the older versions of Tarot. I think specifically the Italian original depictions. Well, some of the original Italian depictions. Let's see. What's the betrayal? So what's the Ten of Swords? Why are you going to feel what's the Ten of Swords? The Magician, resources, someone who's very resourceful. The Fool is very careless. The Seven of Wands. The overall energy here is deceit. Someone's lying about planning a party or planning to travel, right? You're being impacted with the Hermit. So finding out the truth of this betrayal and ultimately having to stand up for yourself, having to stand up for yourself, right? The Seven of Wands is, I know that a lot of people will tell you that the Seven of Wands is a blocked energy. It's not. That's stupid. The Seven of Wands is the energy of someone who is standing up for themselves, all right? They've been challenged, so they're having to defend themselves. You know, before you're the Seven of Wands, you're the Six of Wands. You've actually earned the victory, right? You beat the challenge of the Five of Wands energy, the competition. The Six of Wands, you won. And then the Seven of Wands is someone challenging that win, right? And you're having to stand up for yourself. You're having to defend yourself. But I mean, we already know that with the Judgment, holding people accountable. You already have the Six of Wands here. I don't know, Libra. All of these people could be in on it. Okay, there's a Queen of Pentacles, a King of Cups, a Queen of Cups. So this could be a married couple, or these could be siblings. This Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Then there's the Queen of Pentacles and a woman holding a coin. Again, this could be someone that you live with. It could be, I feel like it's the person in charge of the party. Yeah, look at this, door to spirit. It could, literally be like a funeral or a homegoing service. That's what it feels like. Doesn't feel like anyone is, this isn't like an unexpected passing or anything like that. It's like a celebration of life. It has already happened. Look, victory, Six of Wands. It's the same energy. Showing appreciation. What's behind the deceit energy would be the sun, illumination. And then adjacent possibilities, I believe, fell out while we were shuffling. More than one way to see things. Keep that in mind. Again, the sun brings things to light, and you're in hermit mode. Let's look at this Page of Swords really quickly, Libra. I don't want to hold you too long. Let's look at this Page of Swords, since it is here, and that's the investigator. They're the ones that get to the truth. So let's see what's the truth. What's at the end? What's at the end of this truth? Okay, the Death energy in the Tower. An immediate change, an immediate shock when you find out. Maybe when you find out the scope of just how much planning is gone into this deception of this party. Like, it's probably not, this could be someone inviting you to a party that's not even a real party. I feel like you're going to be extremely shocked at the amount of work. Look at that. The Eight of Pentacles. The amount of work and planning that someone has put into creating this elaborate lie. What's the Page of Swords? That is... wow. Well, yeah, wild. I was saying wow, but yeah. WILD and WOW. Okay, I'm a little country friend. Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Swords. I said you're going to find out the truth, and the Ace of Swords is the truth. I mean, you're the natural truth seeker. I don't know why people say line Libra. Look here, Libra. Okay, I'm going to need y'all to tell y'all little buddies to find another L word to rhyme with Libra. I know that line is the only one that they know, but if you Google line Libra, it's not even a thing, all right? Tell them to find something else to do, because line Libra don't work, all right? It's the sword of truth, justice, okay? Don't let them keep playing with y'all, Libra, okay? Now, we do know, in all fairness, that if that sword is in reverse, some of y'all can be a little liar, okay? But for the most part, it is the sword of truth, all right? Yeah, Three of Cups, another party, gathering, celebration. Libra, I feel like someone is putting a lot of work into planning a party that's just not, it's either not a real party, or they're being dishonest about the work, or it's not real. I think that someone is putting you on, friend, okay? And I feel like with you in hermit mode and page of swords and the adjacent possibilities, more than one way to see things, I think that the hermit is very wise. All right. The hermit may stab you in the back, but the hermit is very, very wise. Okay. And I feel like you've done something. I'm not saying that you did. Okay. I feel like this person think you did something to them in the past. Whoever the person is that's planning the party is, all right. I feel like you've done something to them in the past and they're putting on this elaborate event to get you back, but it don't work, friend. You get justice, judgment, Six of Wands, victory. So, who really gets the last laugh here? So, Libra friend, we'll leave this one here for now. I'll do love readings, like I said, later Tuesday. So make sure you have your notifications on for those. Don't forget to comment, like, hype, subscribe, all of those free ways to support this video. It helps the channel in a major way. I appreciate you hanging out, sharing your energies with me. I don't know if I stayed in my quiet storm voice, friend. I kind of forgot that was the theme. But either way, thanks for hanging out, being with me through the storm. And thanks for watching. Bye, guys.